Hello everyone, this is Hugo from Ichiban Painting, and today I will be talking about how to make a base that looks like this. It's going to be just a little introduction video. I just want to talk about what the materials are and how the basic principle or how I achieved that look. And I wanted to show this base because actually this model is going to be leaving for his new customer, so I cannot use it as an example when I'm going to be doing the complete step-by-step tutorial. So I just really wanted to showcase it to you and explain to you why I did it and how I came to do it in that way with those techniques and the reason why. So while I still have the model, and then I wanted, you know, when I have a little bit of time, because these days I'm really busy, I have a lot of customers and not sure if I'll be able to do the video right away, but I'll do a video tutorial step by step on how to make a base like this. So without further ado, this is the base that I did for the Voltron Team Dread King Dread Knight that I just finished for one of my customers, contest winner actually from the last contest I run on the website. And so I'll just showcase the base a little bit. The idea behind this base was that the client wanted something that looked like a deserty looking base, and then while discussing with him, we decided that we'd actually modify I keep calling him the Voltron, the Dread Knight, to have slightly more bended knees, and you would be like kind of like jumping or preparing to jump from the cliff. So when I was thinking about this idea, I was like, okay, no problem, you know, cutting the legs on the Dread King is not a big problem. I could have cut them a little bit more, but I didn't want to go into that too much because we would have a big chance of maybe fucking it. Oh, sorry, I swear, maybe messing up the model. So I went with a little bit more bent than usual. But then I started thinking about the base. I needed a rock to be able to him to jump from, but I also needed a rock that would actually look great, but that would be heavy. So as you see, the model is heavy because first of all I needed to pin the model, because this model is not glued on the base, it's pinned on the base. I cannot take it off, it's glued and pinned, but just gluing it only wouldn't actually, you know, do it, because it would fall over. And I needed also a solid base, something that's hard that the pin would hold in without a problem, and I needed also something that has a good weight, so since the model is pretty high, nobody tips it over when you're playing a game. So I wanted something stable. So it got me thinking, because you know, making rocks, everything I know and I used to do when I was in military diorama when I was younger, or in the Warhammer world, normally I use cork. If I do small rocks, maybe I'm gonna use some green stuff, but it's nothing big, or some, you know, foam, you know, the pink foam. But nothing of those options would suit what I was planning to do. So I came out to the conclusion that I did that before when I was doing military diorama. I said, okay, I'll use, this is Fando, I don't know if you call it that in your country, but it's actually hair drying modeling clay. Here you have it. Hold on a second, zooming in. Air dry clay has the Japanese translation. So it's modeling clay that dries for the air. So basically what I did is, so that gives a good weight to the thing and a good base to start working on. But I'm like, yeah, if I do it all in modeling clay, it's gonna be pretty brittle. So once I paint it, might, you know, scratch it. So then I was like, okay, I'll do the shape, the general shape I wanted to achieve with this, and then from there I'm gonna use some green stuff once it's dry and cover the whole thing over and with green stuff, and sculpted it to make it look like it looks now. But again, I didn't want to achieve a rocky look, because this is a deserty, planetary, spacey kind of rock. So I wanted like kind of look of melted rocky stuff that looks like, you know, it's a volcanic rock that has been eroded by the desert and everything. So that's what I sculpted for. So basically what I did is drying clay, I shaped it, dried it, then I covered the whole thing with some green stuff, and then once the green stuff was done, I sculpted it all. And here I put some green stuff in the sand, and I used some hold on a second, I'm gonna grab it. Really cool stuff. I use that for my bases a lot. Tamiya diorama texture, and this is light sand effect. And I also use another one for my other diorama, which is the soil effect. These things are really great. It's a paste-like thing, liquid. Hold on a second. That you see that dries and gives the effect. I actually, on this base, I did put too much on, and actually it did give me a kind of dry, like dried out wet sandy look. And I tried it on other base, and it actually gives a really nice sand effect. But because I put some green stuff here to do those waves, that was intended to be waves in the sand, it actually bite me in the butt, and I had to put too much of that stuff, and it ended up that way, didn't dry well. But if you do light coats, these things are perfect. This gives an effect of sandy looking, like dirty looking thing, and this one is really gonna look like sand. If you want, I can show you. Hold on a second. I have a lens speeder that I'm working on, but the base was done using the, hold on a second. See, this is using the soil effect one, so you can see what it looks like. So really, I would recommend, if you can grab those, they're really quick and easy to use, and they make really nice bases. And it's nothing, you know, you don't have to really fast. You put it in, you scrape it off, and that's it. Gives a more how to explain it, gives a more, you know, like unity feel compared to just putting some white glue and putting some sand, some sand or rocks. It gives a more you know, like flow to the piece. But try it out and you'll see for yourself. It's really hard to you know, showcase it to you on the camera. If you try it by yourself, you're gonna see it, and then when you paint it, then you're gonna be able to see the real difference. So I'll be coming up with a video really shortly, like probably this week or next week, because I'm gonna have a lot of free time at work, so I'll be able to paint and do videos and stuff like that, take breaks from painting and do videos. But you're gonna see a tutorial on that, how to make the bases like this, and I'll also be doing a couple of other tutorials, how to paint ultramarines and stuff like that, really soon. So I hope you like it, and be sure to check it out. Soon I'm gonna have a full tutorial for you, and also I'll be releasing a video showcasing the Dread King in his full beauty. So thank you for watching. Hugo from Ichiban Painting. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next video.